This video shows two live trades. They were both a free bet that I got with a bookie that had to be traded as a double. They were both worth £5. I used for my doubles. I use a horse for the first part of my double, and then bet the draw as well in an Arsenal-Manchester City game. I did that in order to get some stable odds on the second part of the double. The stake-in is to trade the horse as a normal free bet, and if that loses, that's end of trade. If it wins, use a lay to a profit target spreadsheet to recover the lost lay liabilities and show a profit on the whole trade, win or lose. The first double that I showed, I hit a winning horse, so I then had to go and lay the draw in the Man City game. And the second, the horse lost, so I didn't have to go and then lay the draw in the Arsenal-Man City game. Throughout both trades, you'll see that the lay odds were bigger than the bet odds. So even though the lay odds were bigger than the bet odds throughout, a profit was shown on both trades. Okay, we'll go ahead and have a look at that now. Right, here we are in Betfair with the first part of my double that I've put on today, and I've got this horse here, Refresh the Parts, in the Wolverhampton 1 o'clock race, and I've put my lay on there at 7-2. I bet it at 7, and it's now gone out to 7-2 and 7-4. Now here we are in an odds comparison site called Easy Odds, which is very good, and the best odds for each runner are highlighted in yellow on here, so you can choose your bookie if you're looking to arb or something. There's Refresh the Parts, and you can see the odds are still at 7 with some bookies, and that's one of the bookies that I used. I'm not able to show the bookie screen, of course, because of copyright. Another part of my double, second part of my double, I've done the Arsenal-Man City game, which kicks off at 4 o'clock. The time now is only 20 past 12, and the race at Wolverhampton goes off at 1. So as soon as that's gone, if I hit a winner, I'll go in and lay this one. I've done the draw here. I did it for odds of bet 3.25 with the bookie, so I'll have to lay at 3.55 if it's still at that. Now I've chosen that one. Just a minute. Here we are with a better view of it. Now I've chosen this because it looks quite stable. If we look at the graph, it looks quite stable there, and if we look at the money that's been matched, you can see that it's only been over a range of 4 odds so far, so there's a bit of stability there. So I'm hoping if I do hit a win with the horse, if I need to go in and lay here, the odds won't have drifted too much if they're going out, and luckily they might have gone in a bit. Okay, so that's my double setup. Now unfortunately for me, in my first double, Refresh the Parts won his race, so I've input the odds into this recovery sheet and the stake that I used, and I've put the result in as a win. You can see I've got minus 26.04 to recover in liabilities. So if I now put the odds and stake in for the draw for Arsenal of 3.55, and that would give a stake of 32.67 to recover. 32.67. Now if that loses, we would come out with our £5 profit that I've put input up there. But if it wins, if it ends in a draw, I would have liabilities of 109.35, but I would only win 108.75 with the bookie. So I need to reduce that profit target down. So if I put it down to 4 instead, we would then need a stake to win 4 now. We would need to lay £31.62, so I'll put that in there. Now if it wins, we win 108 with the 75 with the bookie, and we only lose 106.67 in Betfair, which is a difference of maybe a couple of pounds. So if we reduce that to £3.50, 3.5, we now need a lay stake of 3 at 31.09. Now if it wins, we win 108.75 with the bookie, and lose 105.32 in Betfair, so that's a difference of about £3. So if it's a loser, we win £3.50. So I'll go ahead and lay 31.09 at 3.55, and win or lose I should come out with £3.50, or about £3, what, another £3.50 there. So that will do for me. Okay, I'll go ahead and do that now. And here we are in Betfair now. You can see my lay there matched up there, look, minus 79.28, and matched up there 3.55 for 31.09. So whatever happens now, I should come out with about £3 profit from my double. Okay, I'm going to lay another double now. I've got another £5 free bet, a second one, so I'm looking at this horse in particular, Rhyolite, which is at 7.276 at the moment. And if we look at the bookie odds, here we are in easy odds again. There's Rhyolite there, look, and some bookies are, quite a few bookies are at 7, some are at 6.5. I've got 7 with my bookie for that, and I've already put my double on, so I'm looking to lay this now. I'll just show you the spreadsheet. I put a bookie odds of 7 in and 7.4, and if I lay £4 and 8 pence at 7.4, if I hit a loser, I'll come out with 3.88, and if it wins, I'll have to carry on and recover this liability of 26.12 or thereabouts. And we'll aim for 7.4 there. Whoops. And it's 4.08 at 7.4. Hopefully we'll get at the front of the queue. There we are, there's more. And snapped up straight away. Very good. So there we are, my lay is set up there now. 4.08 if it loses, and minus 26.11 if it wins. So wait to see what happens in that, and if it wins, go on and also lay the draw in the Arsenal Man City game at 4 o'clock. Okay. And here we are getting to the business end of this race, the second of my first runs of my other double, and this one here, Rhyolite, looks like it's going to win as well. Yes, so looks like I'll have to lay the draw. Oh no, we just got beaten at the post. Thank goodness for that. Very good. So it looks like the Red Dragon won that one. Excellent stuff. So I've got a straight profit there with hitting a loser by the look of it, but I'll just check the result before that, before I make my mind up. Just a quick look at the Arsenal Manchester City game. 20 minutes to go, look there, and the odds are still around 3.5 and 3.55. The odds have varied a little bit, but mainly they're stuck around the 3.5 to 3.65 mark. So going for this draw in that game has been okay as far as keeping some nice level odds is concerned. There we are. So you can see they haven't drifted. That's the max money there. Now here we are in my Betfair account after the 2 trades. You can see that before I started with the first horse of Refresh the Parts there, my balance stood at 15.50.57, and after I'd done the next horse and then laid the draw in that football game, after my 2 trades my balance stood at 15.57.95. Take one from the other, 15.57.95 minus 15.50.57, and that a profit of £7.37 on the 2 trades combined. That's a very acceptable profit of well over 70% on £10 worth of free bets. Okay.